A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Splitter. Maybe there's something exciting going on backstage that you won't be able to see from the spectator seats.
Why did you want to participate in the WarDance?
Because I was qualified to participate?
Isn't that Luka? Why is he here on the Law Fu? Luka! Didn't expect to see you here.
Trailblazer? Why are you here? I see! This is my first time leaving Belobog to compete in outer space.
Are you a friend of Mr. Luka's? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interastral peace entertainment journalist in training, Carmela. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the WarDance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the popular contenders and producing the special program fell on my shoulders. Oh, these are huge responsibilities. I've been interning for so many years. If I screw this up, I doubt I'll ever get the chance at a full-time role.
Ooh, the IPC sure is harsh.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As long as I get some shots that'll shock and awe, I'm sure I'll be able to clinch a full-time job this year. I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luka alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that. Why did I choose to participate in the WarDance? It's a long story. You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you all about why I'm here on the way. Nat, how long do I have left?
Not long, Luka. Best brace yourself.
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at this stage. Just eat whatever you like.
Well, that won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment. It'll ruin my energy levels.
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Bellabog representative qualifiers. But Japard isn't a pushover either.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Bellabog fighter in 700 years to qualify for a competition in space.
Next up, with the Supreme Guardian and Bellabog's people as witnesses, let us now unveil the curtain into a historical final. Silvermane Captain Japard Landau will face off against the Multimerville warrior, Luka Strongarm! Both contenders, step up.
Luka, you've always had this bad.
Master, been telling me.
Fine, enough.
That won't do! Luka promised Hook that he has to win the final?
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark. Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luka Strongarm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't have to use words to understand each other.
Well said, Luka. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
Don't get cocky!
Our position is solid. This ends here!
Now we're talking. Step out of it. Let's see some sparks fly!
Resistance is futile! Our position is solid!
Don't get cocky!
In the name of preservation!
I've lost. Mr. Japard, you were better than me.
Luka, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your utmost.
Then what am I doing here, if not to attain victory?
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Luo Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reached the Luo Fu? But you won.
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Bellabog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Bellabog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the WarDance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luka, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the WarDance on the Xianzhou Luo Fu to you.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luka. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the WarDance.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Bellabog in the WarDance is Luka!
Understood, Mr. Japard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klepoth Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Hello, Luka.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Lafu. The place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity to discuss it.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Luofu place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Lafu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the WarDance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luka, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, I've heard about that! Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave!
That's right! The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Eurilo 6 before the invasion, and then he returned home to join the resistance against the aggressors. No one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Xianzhou? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the WarDance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them.
Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this WarDance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining power when dealing with the IPC.
Lady Branya, I'm not well educated, so I don't really know such matters of grandiosity. All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message. What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luka, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Xianzhou Luofu. The Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, she even instructed Svarog to tag along and be our guide. I never thought that, while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission, we would run into another surprise.
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp, this invitation was dated 400 years ago.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We just received this invite not too long ago.
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain this to Lady Branya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion, we cannot afford it.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Luofu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the WarDance. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the WarDance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Luofu's Ringmaster. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's Challenge.
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster? That's the ultimate goal for all the contestants?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the WarDance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the Luofu, we will not fail in our hospitality. Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests. However, Mr. Luka, you will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the WarDance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and lodging?
Thank you, Miss Shikui! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikui, I didn't die before achieving success! I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. Now, I've successfully become a competing fighter in the WarDance!
Luka, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started. If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I wouldn't be so anxious right now. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities. Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shenzhou. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner. And today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
Ooh. I feel ya, Luka. I also can't get used to the food on the Xianzhou.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellitron.
Huh.
Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even do something as trivial as asking for directions. Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilo 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids. I'm so irate and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever. The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you more anxious.
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luka has regained his energy. Full health revive, oh yeah!
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Isn't that Sushan?
Huh? You know her?
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luka.
Hello everyone, I'm Luka, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring. I hope we'll be able to take this chance to become friends.
Belobog. Oh, I think Lilgoy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it? Oh, wow, I can't imagine that. I'm sorry, the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Whoa! Sushang used an idiom!
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luka. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luka? Could Luka be the fighter that you've been training?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers!
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some
Sleepy Sushang, that's over the line! You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you—
It's just...
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat. Get back to...
I appreciate it.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luke.
Luka, Clown Knights. Aren't they, Luka?
You're the best.
Luka, ready for your first match?
I think
Luka, have more confidence in yourself.
Representing the city between these two groups.
Come at us, Mr. Luka. Nope, I'm not, of course, being...
Hear that, everyone?
if I lose.
Ooh, the Cloud Knights.
For a little way!
Let me remind you, on the WarDance stage, they show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you. Have the upper hand?
Small fry. Get cocky!
Brothers and sisters, it's time.
Luka seems to be struggling to land a counter. What is Luka doing again?
Ready to jam.
The punches decide.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's see some sparks fly!
We'll come.
The opponent strikes again. How does Luka react?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it! Turn it up!
Where's the applause? Everyone is screaming for Luka.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Brothers and sisters, get it together.
Is there a fragmentum creation? Keep catching me up.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Commencing support.
Able to deflect the Cloud Knight's attack. Then down once again. The opponent is not leaving any openings for Luka.
Keep up! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Enemy
Ready
targets
to jam.
detected. Come, let's deal the winning blow. That's it.
Looks like Little Blade Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
No. Can it be?
Luka down!
Hey, coach! Just in the...
Then, should I go up there myself?
Of course not. Come! Let me show you how it's done.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
Commencing support. Ready for another? We have the upper hand. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Let's see some sparks fly!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Keep catching me up.
And the winner is Luka Strongon! Who would have thought a rookie challenger like...
I feel...
Hey, show a little...
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew fangs and talons, as if they were demons.
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. A sweetness that's bound to last. I was in charge of outsourcing Soul Glad's ads during my 6th internship period.
I feel much better.
Excessive compliments can...
In terms of
Your praise is making...
those Cloud Knights said they were just... Eurillo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless about things everyone else takes for granted. Forget strength, but right now, Mr. Japard placed his faith in me. So, because you're strong, I want to bridge the gap. Thank you, Coach!
Luka, I'll do everything.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules.
VIP. I always deliver.
Entangled to my heart's content.
Pressing it all together. Time to twirl!
Bending the rules.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Time for a lesson. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Miserable.
Time to twirl! Stars echo! Welcome to my...
Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Time for a lesson.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Time to twirl!
Miserable. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Leap through clouds!
Give it up!
Yes, you!
Step back!
Are you alright?
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Right on time! Yes, you!
Give it up!
Right on time!
Step back!
Descend to earth! Yes, you!
Here stands the Silvermane God!
Blast!
Give it up!
Leap through clouds! Severing mountains!
Eliminating star!
Holy Mr. Torok!
Mission command.
Right on time.
Step back! Here stands the Silvermane God! Not a step back! Here stands the Silvermane God!
Strike! Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you! Right on time. Down to earth!
Are you alright?
Holy Mr. Torok! This is double speed. Fight is fun! Mountains fall!
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Hey, looks like I've got enough points! How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents! Okay, time to get fired!
Already a few matches have gone by.
Yes! Can Culture Shock really?
It's possible.
The next match is gonna be never matter in.
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the
No offense, Miss Carmela, but
Mr. Luka.
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should fight. Topaz. The IP spot. I have a certain if she's my opponent.
Luka? Are you...
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to...
Next in the ring, two competitors with a deep-seated rivalry. The atmosphere in the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luka Stronger. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the International Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
Who would have thought the people of Yorilo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the WarDance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
Long time no see. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me. The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the WarDance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luka of Bellabog.
You said it! Let's go!
We may not call upon the androids tonight, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you. Those who can knock down Luka, I'll be sure to give you an excellent score in your performance evaluation.
Let's roll, people, for our performance evaluation.
This is double speed.
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before eating?
Blade of Moonlight. In lunar flame.
Why not have a meal before eating?
This is double speed.
In lunar flame.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Your subordinate forces have been whittled down. And Topaz is prepared to take to the field herself.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
Madam Colia?
Huh? What did you just call me?
It appears Luka is dazed all of a sudden.
No! It's nothing. Come at me, Miss Topaz! No, my hallucinations are getting worse.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
You are doomed to fail.
Again, destined for oblivion.
More season.
Witness the avalanche.
Coming in hot. Get there, Luka!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before eating?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
double speed?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
Still waters of oblivion.
You are doomed to fail. Tremble before my power.
In lunar flame.
I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for Luka.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This is double speed?
In lunar